See the question. We will go option A, B, C and D one by one. First option A. In option A, you see the set of irrational numbers, and we know that root 2 is an irrational number. If you take neighborhood of root 2, that is root 2 plus delta comma root 2 minus delta, and you must consider delta to be a small positive number. However small you take delta, you know that between two irrational numbers there are infinite number of rational numbers, but rational numbers are not the members of this set because this set is of irrational numbers. In other words, this open interval is not contained in A, so this root 2 is not an interior point of the set given in option A. In the same way, any irrational number is not the interior point, so this set is empty. This set has empty interior, so A is wrong because we have to find non-empty. Now let us go for B. In B, you see sin A equals to sin A equals to 1, so A will be pi by 2 comma 5 pi by 2 9 pi by 2 etc. But in the same way, if you take interior of this pi by 2 some positive number, a small positive number, suppose this one pi by 2 plus delta comma pi by 2 minus delta, then this interval is not contained in this set because pi by 2 some minus something will be a real number, and those that real number does not belong to this set, so B is also wrong. Now C. In C, here I do for C. In C you see with distinct real roots. For distinct real roots, discriminant must be positive, so B square minus 4 should be positive. Thus B should be greater than 2 or less than minus 2. Let us show this on number line. Here is 2, here is minus 2, so the solution, the set will be this to plus infinity, and this point to minus infinity. And if you take here a point, suppose a point, and you take neighborhood of this point, so neighborhood will be this interval, and you see this interval lies in this interval, so this point is an interior point. Once you got an interior point, so the set of interior point will be non-empty, and in the question we have to find non-empty, so C is our correct option. And for D, I have used the logic for A. The same logic you can use, similar logic you may use to mark this option wrong, so correct option is C. And also you must note that in such type of questions only one option is correct. When you got a correct option, there is no need to go to see the next option.